Happy Monday. Hello, everybody. Thank God to be here another Monday, another blessing. And I just wanted to say, welcome. Welcome. It's so good to see you guys once again. You're my family, the Healing Armies. I want to give a big shout out for all the new subscribers. I look at you now as the Healing Army. This is something that you've been doing all along, but I'm just attaching a title to it. And for those who've been here with us since day one, God bless you. I'm feeling the love, and I'm thank you for sharing your comments and your ideas. It's really helping the movement, helping me. And so I just welcome for the new subscribers, the new Healing Army. Feel free to plant some ideas, plant some seeds, share comments. That way we can have a discussion with one another. I just thank for everybody for sharing this view. Please keep sharing it. We need it. Keep sharing it. Please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, bing, so people can understand every time we post every Monday. So this is, again, a channel. Here on this channel, we just talk about missing fathers. We don't browbeat them or beat them down. We're just trying to uplift, encourage them, and help them with emotional healing. That's what they need, emotional healing. We can do it virtually because this is where we are now, technology in the air. Why not do it? So enough of that. I just want to talk about today, this is a very important topic. Last week, we talked about how missing fathers still have emotional ties to the mother. If you want to know more about that, please tune in and check with the video next week. But I would be remiss if don't talk about the mother. When the mother have emotional ties with the missing father. If you can see again, family right here. For those who haven't seen it, that means father and mother. I love you. That is from the offspring. I'm on no sides, but I stand for the offspring, where the mother and the father are very important to the offspring. So, mothers, mothers, I love y'all. Unfortunately, there are some times where the mother may have emotional tie, whether it's unconscious or consciously, okay? Throughout my 22 years of service and practice to human beings, throughout my personal lives, you may have the mother that may have the emotional tie to the missing father, and makes it very challenging and difficult for him to be involved in his or her life as far as his children. I can give you a couple examples. I know personally twice where it was a situation where the father and the mother, they got together and they birthed a child, a daughter. She broke up with the guy, the father, and she got with someone else, married him, but had the child believe that the new husband was actually her father, up until like in the mid-20s, where she divorced him and finally told the child, the truth, that no, I used to go with your father and I never told you about him, but you are his child. But your guy that you've been raising you all along, it's not your father. That came to it blew her mind. It blew her mind, like all this time, because everybody wants to know the origin. They want to know where they come from. That's why they have Ancestry.com. They have all these things because people want to know their origin, where they come from. How did I get here? How am I related? I have another video and talk about the physical attributes of a person, and also, where the physiological aspects of a person when it comes to the missing father. So look at that too as well. But you want to get back on board where that happened on that situation. So then that brings a lot of confusion. You have another situation where sometimes the mother may get upset, maybe because of an argument, or she still really, she may not be lying to herself, or she may not be understanding, or she may not tell somebody else, but she still got an emotional tie. But how it plays out is through anger. And what she would do is cut the child off. She would block her social media sites. She would put blocks on her phone. She would lie to the child and manipulate the child and say, hey, you know what? I haven't seen your father. I haven't heard from your father. She would get upset, especially if she finds out that he's with another female and he moved on. She would do things such as, use the child as a pawn, like chess. Use the child as a pawn, allow the father to spend some time with him, but whenever she gets upset, she'll withhold the child. So there's an inconsistency with the visits, with the planned visits with the father. Or if she gets upset or she yanks him, she makes the schedule. It's not consistent. You have the father frustrated. And mind you, this is done outside of the courts. So this happens, this goes on, and I'm here to let everybody know in 2021, we have to stop it. Mothers who do this, stop. I got on the fathers last week. Now it's time for you. Stop, because who affected are the offspring. The offsprings make the community and the larger society. We just saw an insurrection in the U.S. Capitol. We saw all it. Guess what? Some of them had missing fathers. They had deep-rooted issues. Some of them did. And so we all are connected. We all are connected. We have to make sure that whatever it is, go to therapy, go to your spiritual higher being, but work it out and understand that you were in a couple subsystem and you were in a parental subsystem. The whole system is the family. And so therefore you must understand that the child still has an obligated to the father, just as well to the mother. So I wanted to share that because I've heard that in my personal life. I've seen it. I've heard males, plenty of males, speak about the unstableness and how sometimes, unfortunately, the woman still have that emotional tie to him and she acts out through anger, because underneath of that anger is disappointment, and underneath of disappointment is love. You got to remember the love triangle. Everybody starts out of love. We have many disappointments in life, and then which is unmet expectations, and sometimes self-centeredness. And when that happens, disappointment, we often see the anger, and it's ugly. Okay, and so we got to understand it starts out in love. Mothers who do this, and we got to understand, because of your disappointment, you have to keep that separate from the child. The child needs to be involved with the father. Stop presenting challenging. And if the father wants to do his thing and not complying and don't want to be involved, that's another conversation. But the conversation and topic today, if you have emotional ties, separate that and make sure the child stay involved with the father. That is healthy for you. That is healthy for the child. That is healthy for the father. And that's healthy for the larger society. That's it. That's the numero uno. That's the rule. Mama, daddy, stay out of it. Allow the child to be involved with the opposite parent. We need to start that in 2021, okay? Period. Let's stop all this other stuff, okay? So I just wanted to share that with everybody and put that in your brain. Hopefully you can let that rest, digest that, pray on that, have discussions about that. Add your comments in the comment section. Let me know what's going on. We can all chime in for the healing army. I love you guys. I just want to let you know, males, pay attention. Boys, do what they want to do, and men certainly do what they have to do. I love you guys. I'll see you next week. God bless you. Peace.